All right, listen, great win for us. We need to respond to how we played most recent game at home. But we did that today. These two guys played very well, as did everybody who stepped on the court. It's a good win for us, and now we got to go on the road coming up here next week and continue to stay focused and continue to try to get better.
Questions for the players first?
Yeah, Brenden, was there a moment in this game when you first maybe got in, or maybe pre-game, was there just a moment that clicked in your head that tonight was going to be that night for you?
I just going in every game, I feel like that night can be my night. I just got to give credit to my teammates for finding me and trusting me to take those shots that I work on every day. So.
And then Delrecco, I mean, you've been able to see him at practice. Obviously, a lot of people didn't get to see him last year just because he redshirted. Just how, from your perspective, just what does maybe a night like tonight mean for him from your perspective?
I feel like it was a great night for BMO. I feel like he grew as a player, and he took great shots. He didn't force it, and he also tried to find us, his teammates. So I feel like he had a great night.
And then if you could just talk on the way you guys played defense tonight, especially there in the first half, you really set the tone. You guys had 10 steals. You scored 24 points off of turnovers. Just what was the thought process there with your guys' defense?
Yeah, just really trying to D up because we know we gave up too many points last game. So going into this game, we knew that we had to lock in on defense.
Yeah, and Delrecco, you were able to get there big and foul trouble early. So kind of how were you able to take advantage of that today?
Really just being aggressive, showing my hands, climbing on the offensive glass, and doing other things like that.
Yeah, and then for Brenden, just kind of how's it feel to kind of show out today, get your career high, and just really get going on offense? Kind of just how's that feel?
Most importantly, we got the win, but it does feel good to get out there and have that type of game. I just got to keep building on from that and impact winning for this team.
Any more questions for the players? You guys are good to go.
All right, Coach. 1
See you guys
o'clock?
tomorrow, 1 o'clock tomorrow. Get a water, too.
Yeah, and then you just mentioned there earlier just the way your team responded from especially the last game. If you could just expand on that more.
Well, we had a lot of guys step in and play well tonight. Just trying to get better as the year goes on, and still trying to figure out roles and things that we need to do. I like that both of those guys talked about impacting winning, because that's really what it's about. What can you do to help impact winning? And we're still trying to figure that out in a lot of ways. And tonight we had a chance to get guys minutes that weren't getting minutes, and a lot of them played well. And that's a good thing moving forward for sure.
Yeah, and then just about everybody who played today had 10 minutes except for 2 guys. Just how important is that, like you just said, to just see what everybody can do, especially in a game like this where you guys can kind of control everything?
Yeah, it's needed because we still got to figure some things out as we get into, the next month is December, and then we get into January, which is conference play. So we've got to keep getting better. We only have 4 games in December, so we've got to continue to improve and define some roles and what guys are doing to help us win.
And just a lot of the guys that came in, they were really efficient on the offensive side.
Yeah.
And just how beneficial is that that almost anybody that you can pull off that bench was really trusted tonight?
Yeah, and that I think comes down to the shot selection, 23 assists of 38 baskets. So as long as we're taking good shots, we have a lot of guys who can really score. So to me, the key to all of that is making sure that we continue to take good shots, catch and shoot shots, shots at the rim, things like that. So as long as we continue to do that, that's a good sign.
And then just the last one for me, you have a few days off here before South Dakota State. What do you want the team to accomplish before that game?
Yeah, tomorrow we'll do some skill work and watch some of the clips from today, and then we'll have 3 days to prepare. Good team that we're playing. I've got to watch some film, but I know they're picked to win their league, like a lot of the teams that we're playing have been picked to win their league. So we'll have to bring a really good effort on the road next week, but it's a good feeling seeing a lot of guys play well. So we'll come into practice with a ton of energy and have some positivity moving into that game.
Yeah, and I just wanted to ask, was there anything to the starting lineup change, or was that just like you were saying, just trying to find guys more minutes?
A little combination of both. You know, in our last game, and maybe a little unfair that it was, you know, 3 of the 5 guys, but we didn't start the game, certainly the second half, the way we needed to, and we didn't finish the game we needed to, the way we needed to, and really just it's somewhat of seeing, okay, let me see different guys and how they play, and some, hey guys, that are in there, you got to play better when you're on the court. So a little combination of both. LA had not really played much, and I wanted to see, okay, can you help us and play the way we need to, and he did. You know, Vaughn has basically been a starter regardless, so you know, guys getting an opportunity, and I thought a lot of guys took advantage of the opportunity tonight for sure.
Yeah, and then I wanted to ask about Vaughn. He's really been huge for you guys lately, scoring a lot for you guys and always playing great defense. So
Yeah.
kind of what can you say about him?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is his consistent physicality that he brings. He's been, you know, for all his time here, he's been a physical, consistent presence on the court. And, you know, now, right now, at this stage, he's shooting the ball really efficiently, which obviously I hope continues. But as long as he continues to stay steady and consistent, you know, it's going to be big for our team because he brings that every night.
Any more questions?
Great, thanks.